Hey, good morning, everybody. Coming up on this hour of San Antonio Living, June is wedding season. And so look who's here. It's Diane Gottsman. She is our etiquette expert. Do you know about the right etiquette for weddings, like when to wear black tie, when to dance, and all sorts of crazy things? I've got questions, and I know you've got answers. So we'll be answering your wedding etiquette questions in just a few minutes right here on San Antonio Living.
You're my sunny day.
Welcome back. It is wedding season, and Diane Gottsman is joining us this morning with answers to your wedding etiquette questions. And even our very own Dave Mazza was in here last week with a wedding question. Last time I saw you, he was like, "Oh, I've got a question about weddings."
He always has questions, whatever the topic.
I love it. But this is a common thing. People don't know proper etiquette when it comes, I don't even know, and I just went to a wedding, but funny things come to mind. So we've got a list of questions here, and we'll get right to it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Can I wear white to a wedding?
Only if you're the bride.
Okay, so
that is it. Unless the white is in the wedding party, if the bride decides to use cream or ivory in the wedding,
like Pippa at the royal wedding. I thought that was the weirdest thing.
She was so beautiful, but it was strange. But you know, who's going to question that one? That choice.
Yeah, she can do it if she wants to. They're royal.
That's right.
But normally, unless you're in the wedding party, no white at the wedding.
That's right.
What about black? Can I wear black to a wedding? Is that on the list?
You actually can wear black. And some attendants are wearing black dresses, and they're quite beautiful.
Okay, good to know. All right, can I ask to bring a guest if I offer to pay for the meal?
No. If your name is not on the invitation, you're not invited. And you're putting the host in an awkward position, the bride and groom in an awkward position. You're making them say, or
right.
Yeah.
And it'll say Shelley Miles and guest if they want me to bring a guest, right? Okay. So the wedding card says no children. Can I ask if I can bring mine?
No. These are commonly asked questions, by the way. This happens every day.
Yeah.
You know, every weekend, someone is going to a wedding and doing these things and putting the bride and groom ill at ease.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy stuff.
If your children aren't invited, it's the godchild.
Well, mine's
it's
really cute.
Special. Yeah, no.
Doesn't work? Okay. Yeah. Here's this one trips me up all the time. How do you fill out the reply card when it says M and then there's a line?
Yes.
It's like the biggest question ever.
Yes. So you're going to put in Mr., Mrs., Ms., So you add that in, and whoever is going to be attending.
How long have they been doing that? Because that is a big, when you don't know, it's supposed to be Mr., Mrs., or Ms., you're like, what could this possibly mean?
Or you can add,
my name does not start with an M.
A-R-Y, Mary.
Mary's coming. I know, that was a good one. Okay, good to know. All right, should the gift be at least as expensive as the cost of the meal?
That is something that people used to say. But the truth is, you buy what you can afford, and that's what your gift should be. Okay. Whatever you can afford.
Okay, this is good to know. What if the wedding is canceled? What do we do?
You give back the gifts. Now, that means if you're already using that blender or that toaster,
packing it right back up.
You have to clean it up a little bit, but send it back. They go back.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So, for example, maybe you're living with your fiance or whatever. Wedding gifts arrive, months prior to the wedding, and then you guys decide to call it off. I want my blender back.
Now, certainly, sometimes it doesn't happen. And if you're the one that gave the gift, you're not going to call and say, I want the blender, or I want the electric blanket, or whatever you gave. But hopefully, they are still in packages and boxes, and you can return them. Let's just hope that doesn't happen.
No.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
We're
but
going to hope that you're using that blender when you're 50.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're getting married, is it rude to ask for gift cards?
It is rude to ask for gift cards. It's rude to ask for anything. And I also think it's very rude, although people are doing this, to ask for money for a home, a mortgage, or a vacation. It's just a sticky situation. But gift cards are always appreciated. So it's not rude to give gift cards.
Okay.
I just think it's rude to include that on any kind of invitation.
What about the gift receipt? I know that we should, include that all the time because sometimes you can't even return things anymore.
That's right.
So that's important.
Very much appreciated. Okay. And don't give a gift in a box that belongs to another store.
Oh, whoopsie.
So don't go to, Target and then put it in a Bloomingdale's box.
All right. Must I send thank you notes to close family?
Absolutely. Especially close family who just paid for your wedding sometimes or your showers.
Who pays the preacher, the limo driver, and the DJ?
You know, it all depends now because sometimes couples are actually paying for their own wedding, but they do need to be paid, and you need to decide that in advance because sometimes you take off and the DJ didn't get paid or the preacher didn't get paid. So make sure that the best man or the maid of honor has gotten it all taken care of. Of course, they're not paying, but you give them the money.
Absolutely. Okay, and can I throw myself a wedding shower?
No.
I can't.
You know how quick I said that? No.
What about mom? Can
moms
mom throw me one?
And sisters, no.
Really?
Now, if there is absolutely no one else who can do it, then you can break that rule a little bit, but surely the maid of honor, the bridesmaid's friends should be throwing it.
All right. All good information. I feel much better now, and I'm sure you do too. Thank you, Diane.
You're welcome.
Good to see you. You can find Diane Gottsman at the Protocol School of Texas on Austin Highway. Go to psotx.com, dianegottsman.com, or give her a call at 826-7400.